Yeah, Kayla, do you have anything to say? Something to share with the world?
No.
Teenager therapy, because we have problems too.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Teenager Therapy. I'm Gael.
I'm Kayla.
I'm Isaac.
I'm Mark.
I'm Thomas.
We have why it's always starting that it's hard. That's hard. Starting this podcast is the hardest part of it because what do I say? Should we have like a proper intro? Like, hi guys, welcome back. In this episode, we're gonna be talking about friendship, and we're gonna go ahead and start it off with Thomas. Thomas, would you like to get into it?
Yes, friendship. Bad, good, sometimes bad.
Real.
Mainly good sometimes, but
Or
mainly
fake.
bad.
Oh, that was so deep.
Oh.
It's crazy. But yeah, it's a tough thing to start this because I always need to start it, and it's tough getting the conversation going, you know?
We're also exhausted from school. Like, all we want to do is just relax.
This podcast takes a lot of mental energy. Like, Kayla's already knocked out, Isaac's already knocked out, and we're like 5 minutes into it. You guys good? Are you guys awake?
I told you we were
We're
going
sharing
down.
our energy right now. It's just. We're just gonna knock
It's
out.
always Isaac and Kayla that are sleeping. Oh my god.
Dream team, Isaac.
I know.
The dream team. So this episode, we wanted to talk about friendship because, you guys requested it, and we've been wanting to talk about it for a while. And I think we addressed it in a few episodes.
Or at
first
least
one.
talked about, like, my experience.
Yeah, I know we talked about Thomas's experiences with friends in the first episode, but besides that, I don't think we've actually really talked about it. Have we?
No.
We haven't. Just only on the first episode.
It's weird. I remember did we talk about relationships?
No. Not really. Like, answer some questions.
Yeah.
That was like the questions part.
Dang. It feels like we've done so many on relationships and friends.
I know.
But we haven't.
No.
Anyways, so I think the biggest part with friends, because I asked you guys to give us questions about friendships and stuff, and like fake friends is mentioned in almost all of them. Like, there's so many questions about fake friends and stuff. So I think we need to address that for sure. Essentially, I guess what is a fake friend? Like, what would you guys describe a fake friend as?
Snake.
What is that?
Basically, just like a friend that just doesn't have their back. Like, they say that they have your back, but they really don't.
When we were in Fullerton, y'all called me the fakest one out of the group.
What? Who said that?
All you guys.
I did not say that.
We
When
probably
does-
did.
Yeah.
In the live stream?
Yeah.
We probably
in the
said
live
it as a
stream.
joke.
Oh,
I don't remember saying that.
Thomas?
I don't remember, but I feel like we probably did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thomas is the
probably
type to
did.
say that.
Just elaborate on that, you know?
Okay.
Yes.
We did?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to elaborate?
Yeah.
So what happened?
Let's see. It seems like you've been holding this in for a while.
No, I was just being curious.
As to
Okay.
why we called
Yeah.
you that?
Yeah.
I don't remember, so
None of you guys do?
I mean,
I don't remember that.
I remember.
I feel like I would
stick.
I feel like I would call you a fake friend simply because of the way you used to, like, your behavior in the past.
Oh.
Yeah.
What do you mean my past?
Like, you used to just be really like I don't know.
Wait, when?
Fake.
When?
Yeah,
in the, when in
fake.
the,
I mean, I don't know
when in
how
the
to put
past?
it.
I think it's just hard to tell when Mark is genuinely
yeah.
your friend or just pretending to like you. Or
Yeah.
not pretending to like you, but like
Forcing himself to.
Whoa.
yeah, forcing himself to be your friend.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because like
Yeah, I'm pretending to.
because
There you go.
when, like, I guess when Mark moved to our high school freshman year,
Yeah, I was the new kid.
he was the new kid, right? So, like, I kind of knew him from like elementary, right?
Yeah.
But he was basically a whole new person. Like, so was I.
Mm-hmm.
So
Over the course of like 4 or 5 years.
yeah, so like in those first few months, it just Mark always had like this sort of what's the
Jumpy.
word? No, not that. Like this
Describe it.
vibe
Oh.
that was like you couldn't really tell if he really did want to be friends or if he was just like, like, I mean, you're my friend, I guess. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand what you're describing.
As in,
Mm-hmm.
like, does he actually want to talk to me or does he only talk to me to like because he wants to like be friends with more people?
Yeah, or
I don't
like,
know, it's
or
weird.
just be nice and goes
Yeah,
along with
just-
what, like whatever you're saying.
Yeah, because I know you treat people you're not close with very
Yeah.
jumpy. Like, oh hi Thomas, how are you? Are you doing good? Oh, that's good.
Wait, I'm not
Yeah.
close to you. I'm kidding.
To me, I think I have a different definition of friends between you guys.
Huh?
With you guys.
Can you explain?
Like, you guys think of friends differently than I do.
Okay, how do you think of them?
Okay. Well, what I noticed from Isaac, Gael, they think of friends like really close friends, and that they think that those close people are the only friends. That's what I got from you guys. But what I think of friends, if we had a good conversation, if we know each other, then we're friends. That's what I think.
That's okay. That's the thing with me. Like, you don't have to be close with me to like be friends with me, but as long as like we like have like occasional conversations, and I consider you my friend.
Mm-hmm.
How about you, Kayla?
Yeah, but like there's also like a difference between like friend and like acquaintance,
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
Oh.
you
Yeah,
just
that's
see
true.
them like in the hall, you're like, oh hi, and
Yeah,
you know.
like considering them a friend because you have a couple of good conversations. know someone who talked behind my back, and they didn't know that I knew, and they we still had normal conversations. Would I consider them a friend? No. I pretend like I didn't know because I'm nice.
I consider them a friend. No. I think we just value the word friend more. We
Yeah.
value
Yeah,
it a
like-
lot more.
If I think of them as a friend, I think of you guys as friends, and are you guys equal? No. They ain't anything to me.
Dang.
But that's because you have this really like huge value for friends.
Yes.
I don't really.
I know. I get you. I still call them friends to the people I talk to a little bit. But you guys, I don't know. It's different.
Mm-hmm. Maybe
Yeah.
something happened between you guys when you guys had friends. Did they like betray you?
No.
This
No.
traumatizing
I'm
event.
just selective with friends.
Oh, why?
Me too.
I think I've never thought about it. Let's see. Why am I so? I think it's because I get very attached. So then when let's see. I don't like getting personal with a lot of people because then I feel like you're putting too much out there. Like if they know about your emotions and stuff, then I'm just scared of people using that against me. And I don't know. I overthink the smallest things, and it just like makes me sad. So with friends, I'm really selective, just to kind of like protect myself, almost, I guess.
You see, like that's how I think I should be, but then like every time I meet new people, like I feel like I share too much about myself, almost like immediately. Like I feel like I'm able to become really close with someone like really quickly, especially at ASB camp. Like I met this guy like literally less than an hour ago, and like we were really close. So yeah.
What do you mean by that? Like, did you guys both bond because you shared your like experiences with each other, or how
Like,
did you
I
get
mean,
close with him?
It was just cause like he was just so outgoing, and like he was so fun to hang out with, and like we just shared so much.
But
like-
that's just a friend, right?
But that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like I'm able to get really close with other people like really quickly.
Well, I think I mean it as personally. Like,
Oh yeah, okay. Wait, on a personal connection, yeah, maybe. But I feel like I'm still more like open, I
mm.
guess.
What about you, Kayla? Are you selective?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. Like it was just like you're saying, because like if you tell like lots of people like about, well, it's because like they can tell other people, and I don't want other people knowing my business, you know.
Mhm.
So that's like I think I like only one friend like really knows like a lot about me.
Mm.
Yeah.
Isaac, what about you?
I'm not really selective with friends, but I really like people who talk a lot because I'm talkative, and my mood is heavily affected by my friends. And if I'm constantly socializing, my day is just complete. So I don't know. I don't really like to talk to quiet people.
I'm quiet.
You're not
So
quiet,
am
Gael.
Gael's
You guys
quiet.
aren't quiet, Kayla.
Yes.
You're always laughing across the class.
I know Imelda got me in trouble. I was surprised because I don't think I'm loud. If anything,
You
Oh
are.
wait, no. Okay,
I'm
Kayla.
not.
Whenever you laugh, like it's sometimes loud.
It is. I can hear you across the class.
But I'm pretty
Yeah, I
quiet.
didn't really think
That was
I'm
pretty
loud.
Okay, well,
quiet.
it's not like I don't
No,
like
no,
talking
no,
to
no,
quiet
no. You are
people.
no. Okay, when you're around friends, you're very loud. But like
Yeah.
when
It's just
you're
my-
like
it's just my
alone, then
mood.
you're like really
If I
quiet.
have the energy to like talk, I'll talk.
As in quiet, like people who have like no energy to talk to you,
Mm.
Oh,
but suddenly have the energy to talk to others like the next second.
So most of us, so then 3 of us are selective, 2 of us are very just friends with anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Mark, do you get like? What about like you said like you consider just people that you talk to friends, but like what about an emotional like personal bond with someone? Like how quickly
I
do you
think-
get into that?
I think I only have one friend that I share my real or like my deep secrets with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so you're very selective when it comes to that.
When it comes to that, but then other than that, I feel like I have this like other mask,
Mm.
or I have something else to show, and then I have this other mask where I share my deep secrets with, and I show that to the person I trust, but then with this other mask I show it with everybody else. You get what I mean?
Yeah, isn't that from like that one quote?
The Japanese one,
Yeah,
right?
the
That's what yeah.
The Japanese say you have 3 faces.
Mm-hmm.
One, you share with the world. The second, with your friends and family. The third,
To yourself.
to yourself and no one else.
Yeah.
I thought that was so deep when I was in 6th grade. I was like, yeah, that's me.
Yes. That's
yeah,
what I
go ahead.
think.
Like regarding me, I feel like I am close to like a good amount of people, I guess, and like a few of them do know about like my pretty big secrets. Only one knows like like the really big secrets, but like a good amount of them, not a good amount, like a few of them like know, and it's because like I guess like I trust so easily, like I don't know, like I can trust someone so quickly, but all they ever do is just do me wrong, and I've never like learned my
Oh.
lesson.
I know.
Aw.
Thomas, don't. Is it because they get you in the mood at that second?
Yeah, I guess like there's so many people where like I just
Yeah.
told
I
my
get you.
secrets to because like I was in the moment and like I felt like I could have told them, but then
You gotta learn.
they just do
self-control.
me wrong,
Oh my.
and I
then-
regret it.
Do you consider them as fakes then?
Yeah.
Are they
Well,
fake?
what do they do?
Yeah.
Like basically like I tell them about something that I probably don't want you to share with other people,
Mhm.
but then they choose to share it with someone else, and then rumors spread, all that stuff.
Yeah, that's what I don't like that. Like I don't know, I'm just scared of things spreading. No, it's not that I'm scared of it spreading. I like I said, I'm just scared of people using it against me. But then like when you say personal problems, like how personal do you mean?
When I'm like personal problems, as in like just problems like regarding like the way I'm feeling, usually like about myself and like problems. I don't know how to say it, but
But like, are they like very like close to you, or is it something you're just currently going through?
it's both usually.
Mm. Yeah, I don't think I share those with people. I don't know. Do I even get like emotionally close with people? I don't.
Not really.
Not with me.
I don't think I do.
No, you don't.
Not with you.
Nope.
What do you think? What? Because I don't even know what I don't share. What do I not share?
I know some deep secrets with you.
Do you?
Well, not secrets you would want to share out with the world.
Oh,
With
but
other
nothing like
people.
emotionally. and
Yeah,
past-
emotionally, no. But do you with anybody else?
No, I don't think so.
Not Thomas.
No. Yeah, no, I don't think I really tell people like emotional problems. Maybe like other secrets, but not really like. Oh, I didn't even realize that.
Then how deep does your friendship go? If you don't really share that much details about you.
I think I share enough for them to know who I am, but not enough to know what is happening.
Oh.
But so we were talking like about fake friends and like why we consider you to be like the fakest.
Oh yeah.
And even though
Wait. Oh, I mean, cause I wanted to bring this up. Like, throughout this week, I wouldn't say you're a fake friend, but like you suddenly just got completely distant,
Oh.
and like you literally just avoided us at like almost all costs. You didn't say anything to us.
I have a reason.
Yeah, I know, but
So let's
I just
give
wanted to
context.
bring that up.
So okay,
I'll say it. I wasn't really getting distant between you guys. Just this one person. It's Gael. Can I say this?
yeah, you can say it.
Yeah, it's Gael. Because something happened between us. I got mad, he got mad. And then I guess it affected my friendship between you guys. But yeah.
So from my point of view, what happened is it was Sunday, and everything was fine, right? Everything was fine. There was nothing wrong. And then Monday comes along. I wake up, I check Instagram, and then Mark deactivated his Instagram account. And like that's like modern day black profile picture on Kick.
I also put the black profile picture.
Come on. So I was like, oh no, like whenever like I don't know, that was already like, okay, what happened, right? Like maybe he's just in his feelings.
What did you think?
I just thought like he wants us to notice that he's in his feelings,
Mm-hmm.
clearly, because no one does that unless you want people to notice. So after that, Mark and I usually walk in the morning, right? We walk to school together. So I just started walking, and ironically, I ran into Mark. He was coming out as I was walking. I was like, oh, there he is. So I was like, hello. But then he just walked past me and he continued, right? So I was like, okay, he's probably just messing around. So then we walk a little more, and I'm like, hi, Mark. And he just looks at me, then looks the other way, and then keeps walking. So he just starts walking faster. So I was like, okay. So then after that, what else? He just like didn't really talk to me the entire day. So I was like, okay. I don't know what I did, but whatever. I just felt bad for whatever I did, even though I had no clue if it was even me. And then the next day, he was still ignoring me. So I was like, okay, that's weird. So I was like, all right, I'm sorry, Mark. Like, I just messaged him, like, sorry, Mark, for whatever I did. And I, like, didn't even know what. So he just looked at the message and then ignored it. So I was like, okay. So then I think what got me just sad was that like, what's the point of ignoring someone? Because if you ignore someone, it's because you want them to like give you attention and for them to talk to you and like show you they care. So even after I was like, oh, hi, Mark, I'm sorry, he ignored me and like he still like talked to everyone else like normally, right? So then that just got me like sad. And then I didn't ignore him, but I was like, okay, I guess if he doesn't want to talk to me, then I'll just wait until he does. So then I just didn't really talk to him for the rest of the week, I guess. But that was my point of view.
Did you guys get into like an argument?
I don't know.
I'll say my point of view.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold up. Before that,
Okay.
you guys felt distant too, because I knew like it was only me, not you guys, but you guys felt like he was like.
Yeah,
avoiding
I felt it. I felt it between you, Isaac, you, Kayla, especially.
Okay,
And then-
wait, no.
Thomas-
No, wait, stop.
Explain.
So, you know how like after fifth, like it's usually me, Gael, and you, Mark.
Mm-hmm.
And so then it was just the guy, and I was like, oh, like is Mark in the restroom or something? He was like, oh no, like he doesn't want to walk with us, like I guess he's angry at you, but like he was saying it joking. And I was like, okay, like now I'm thinking like, did the group do something? I was like, we didn't do anything. Yeah.
I mean, we insulted Ariana Grande, and I thought
Yeah,
that
and I was
it.
like-
That made me mad.
okay, well, hold
Okay.
on.
And I was
Did they
thinking, like, did
actually?
we do
No.
anything? And so then Gael was telling me, like, yeah, like, he just, like, ghosted me all of a sudden. And I was like, that's like, such a, like, a bad thing to do. Whoa, I'm sorry, it just got really dark.
I went in the mood.
Okay, wait, what was I saying?
That was just ghosting.
Oh, yeah. So Gael was telling me, like, that Mark just, like, ghosted him all of a sudden. I was like, whoa, okay, so, like, is he angry at all of us? And so then, and Gael was saying, like, oh, he tried talking to you, Mark. And I was like, well, if you just keep on ignoring Gael and he's trying, well, then I'm not going to do anything, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I was just saying it from Gael's point of view
Oh,
because you weren't saying anything.
Yeah. Okay.
So I guess I was like a little irritated.
My point of view.
Fuck.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wait, how did you feel it with Isaac and me?
Well, what I realized, if Gael isn't there, we don't talk like at all.
During the passing period?
Yeah.
Well,
Or like
Oh.
anytime.
well, I told you the first day you looked like sad. I couldn't tell if you were sad or tired. And I told you hi, and then you told me hi, and then that was it. And then Gael told me his point of view, and then Kayla was fed up.
Yeah, because Gael just seemed like he was so sad. And I
And
was like,
especially
Mark,
and
tell him
Thomas.
something.
Thomas was fed up to the max too.
Yeah, like I just
Especially
didn't. I just
Thomas.
did not have the time to deal with it.
Yes,
Yeah, it was-
exactly.
For me,
I mean,
was
it's
we don't
okay.
have time.
It was inconvenient.
Yeah. I
Okay,
really
Mark,
don't
say
know.
your point of view.
All right, my point of view. So we were in the DMs. We were in this group chat, the podcast, and then we were talking like usual. And then I brought up Ariana Grande, and her new song came out.
Buy it on iTunes.
Not sponsored, but we wish.
Thank you. Next.
Thank you. Next. Okay.
So yeah, I brought Ariana. We kept talking, and then he said something that agitated me, and I got mad.
What did you guys
Yeah,
say?
what did he say?
Well, he said something, and he thought
Oh my
Okay,
god,
thank you. What the fuck?
dude.
he said
Listen.
something, and he thought it would make me mad, and then he said, "Don't get mad, don't yell, again," and that really got me mad because I do have this anger issue problem, and it's just so funny. I was just surprised that you said that. I got mad. I deactivated my Instagram account, and then I ignored you for the entire day. Then the next day, because you didn't really say anything to me. You didn't try to ask me what was wrong.
Yeah. So the thing with those kind of I hate when people do that when they like ignore you, because it's always going to be like, if you ignore someone, most likely than not, it's for attention, right? Because you want them to come up to you and say, "What's wrong? Are you okay? Let's talk about it," because that makes you feel like they care for you. So when Mark ignored me, I was like, does he want to talk to me? Do I give him space? I didn't know if you wanted me to apologize to you, or if you wanted like me to leave you alone. So I didn't, and like, when I tend to just kind of like shut down when these kind of things happen. Like when someone just expects me to come up to them and be like, "What's wrong? Can we talk?" Like I'm really bad at that. I just would rather just avoid it, because I don't know. It takes a lot of energy to do that, and I just kind of get scared. That's why I didn't do anything.
I don't know. I just wanted you to acknowledge what the problem was, but I know you didn't know the problem, so it's okay.
I thought it was just because I said Ariana Grande was the gay
No,
stan.
it's because you said, "Don't get mad, don't yell, again." In the text, I said, "Damn shit," right? But yes, I get it. You couldn't really get enough context from that, any connotation. So yeah, I ignored you, and I regretted it because, that's not the thing to do. That's not what you're supposed to do. If you have a problem, go talk to them. But it was it was already too late, or that's what I thought. It was too late. And I really thought, wow, is me and Gael really not gonna have is it really gonna be the same after this? And then I wasn't trying to be a bitch. I was feeling sad too. Like, when I said that I have only one person that I share emotional connection with, it's Gael. And after ignoring you, I realized, like, you do so much for me, and you actually mean so much. After not talking to you, I realized, like, I really don't have any friends. I felt a sense of loneliness. I felt alone. Like, I was surrounded with people, of course, but I lost the person that I share my emotional connection with. It hurt. But I know it's my fault too. I caused it.
I that entire time, like, I wasn't even mad.
I thought you were mad.
I was just really sad. Like, because every time this happens, I always end up sad, and then I somehow, like, make the other person feel bad. Like, I didn't want to make it about myself, because I knew, like, I did something wrong, but I didn't know what it was. So I didn't want to get sad or mad over it, because then that would end up with you apologizing, like, sorry for, like, being a little bee, right? And I didn't want to do that, but, like, I don't know, I just felt really worried, because I didn't know what I did. I didn't know what you wanted me to do. I didn't know if you wanted me to talk to you, because I don't know, I tend to overthink these kinds of things. Like, the entire 2 days, like you were like, I tried apologizing, right? I just felt, but then you ignored me. But then I saw you acted like everything was fine with everyone else. So then I just assumed he doesn't want to talk to me. So that got me really sad. And then like Wednesday, I just felt sad, right? I mean, I felt lonely too. Because I'm so used to like walking with you every day, right?
Yeah.
So it just felt really different. And I had the same worry too, that like, it's been, because it was what, 3 or 4 days? 4 days that like, I didn't talk to you, and like that's nothing. Like if you think it's just 4 days, but like it felt like it was
A long
a
time.
really long time.
Yeah.
And I also was really worried that like, are things going to like be weird afterwards?
Yeah.
Is it just gonna be like,
Because I thought you were mad at me because you were ignoring me too.
that's the
But-
thing, like, I wasn't trying to ignore you. I was like, you just caught me really, I was sad and just really confused, because like, you went from just ignoring me completely, and then the next day you just go, oh hi Gael, like nothing happened, and that got me just
Wait.
really confused.
In
That
chemistry.
day, as in today.
As in
No,
Wednesday.
Yeah. In chemistry.
And Wednesday, he just, I was already just so sad. And he's just like, oh, hi, Gael. And like, he caught me really off guard. So I was like, I didn't even look at him. I just like looked in his direction, but not at him.
That's why I thought you were mad. Like I was done being petty, mad. It was dumb.
Say it in that
It was
way.
dumb. I was done being that. So I thought if I acted the way like it was before, I thought everything was gonna be fine.
No, I was just confused. Like, I wanted to talk to you, but
Me too.
I didn't have the energy to
Yeah.
be like, okay, what's wrong? What do we have to do? And all. I just was. It was. I don't know. It was just a really weird feeling. Cause I wanted to talk to you, but like, I guess I really couldn't bring myself to do it, and I couldn't find the right chance. And I mean, I don't know. I felt like if it dragged on too long, then it would eventually never stop.
That's scary.
And even if it did stop, it wouldn't actually stop. I don't know. It's a weird thing. I just missed you.
No, me too.
But I can't get emotional right now. So, yeah, I just decided to talk to you because, I guess I just decided to talk to you because I just didn't want to like have you on my mind tomorrow, because I don't want to have to worry about you when I'm just trying to enjoy my day, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, I guess I was just over it.
And you were like, okay, I got the text right here. You said, "Tell me when you leave." And then when he said that, I was so happy. I was like about to tear up. And then I sent him this Jeff.
I know, that made me so sad. It made me smile.
Yeah. Like I was looking for like the perfect Jeff. I was gonna send you the Pikachu one. Because you were sending like you were like obsessed with the Pikachu meme.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I miss you. Okay.
Fuck. Am I gonna turn up? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
like, wait. Okay.
Yeah, but oh my gosh. I tried hitting you up going to the gym. I went to the tennis courts or like at the other side. I asked you if you were going to the gym and then you said yes. But you didn't look my way, so I was like, okay.
Like, it's so weird. Like, I just shut down when that happens. Like, I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, like if he talks to me again, I'm gonna be like, yeah, what's up? Okay, let's go. But like you talk to me and I just like kind of stay frozen. I'm all like, yeah.
I mean, I know that's how you are because I've noticed that with other people.
What?
How you really don't like try to talk to them when something's going on.
Mm-mm. Oh no.
Yeah.
No, I shut down.
Yeah.
It's bad.
I didn't realize like that's what you were doing right now. And I got a totally different body language that I thought you were mad, but
I just look mad. I was gonna say something. Oh, were you trying to petty tweet me?
maybe. Yeah.
God, because
It was a
never
retweet.
tweet.
It was a retweet.
What was the retweet?
I retweeted this thing. I'll pull it up.
Oh
I
my
have all these receipts.
Don't you know what I like? What?
Damn, I really went that far.
Never mind. Ignore that.
What?
Leave the tweets behind.
Okay.
Tell me some other time.
But
That's it. It was a
Wait.
miscommunication.
wait, hold up. What? I also felt lonely because you guys, I felt like if I couldn't talk to Gael, then I couldn't talk to the group chat. And that really made me distant between the group chat. That's why I didn't really talk that much. And then I just noticed this distance between me and you guys. And I didn't want that.
To us, you were ignoring like.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you're
didn't
ignoring us.
I didn't try to ignore you guys. Just Gael.
And it's not even one of those things like, oh, neither side is talking. We wouldn't want to talk to you because like Gael was telling us that you were like mad at him, so we thought you were mad at us,
No,
which is why you weren't talking to us.
No, I tried talking to Isaac. I said, "Yo, Isaac, hey Isaac," and then you said hi back, but then the conversation never really went,
Well, like, because
and that kind
the
of
bell was about to ring.
yeah, that's true. Yeah,
I tried to explain to them that like I really did not think you were mad at them, but like they felt like you were mad at everyone.
No, and then I started to think he's just mad at Gael. But since he's mad at Gael, he's being petty and he's trying to get our attention as well. That's what I thought.
no. If I was mad at somebody, I wouldn't let it affect other people, but I guess I did this. But I didn't really. No, I didn't mean to make it affect us between you guys.
It's okay. Everyone makes mistakes.
Well, you know what's the lesson from all of this?
Communication.
Don't say Ariana Grande is the gay stan. Communication, yes, but leading into that, you'd be surprised at like how many conflicts is literally just because people don't talk to each other.
I wanted to talk about something.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Wait.
You guys talk.
Jeff.
Wait,
Jeff. Did I say Jeff?
Jeff.
It's not Jeff?
It's not Jeff.
It's Gef.
It's
Gif.
Jif.
Gif?
Jif or GIF?
Is it Jeff? It's Jeff.
No,
I say
isn't it-
Jif.
Doesn't it sound
I
like
say
the-
GIF.
It's
It's
supposed
I
to.
say Jif.
It's supposed to
GIF.
be the.
GIF.
It's supposed to be
It's
the peanut
GIF?
butter.
Okay, I
Jeffy?
wouldn't.
You
I
said
would,
wait, what did you say?
It's GIF.
Jeff?
I said Jeff.
You said Jeff.
I wouldn't let you start at Jeff, but he said Jeff.
Whoops.
I said Jif.
I say GIF.
A GIF.
It's
Like a
GIF.
GIF.
Alright, go.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. Okay, wait, stop. Okay, so like I guess like recently it's like I mean I've always had like a sense of loneliness, I guess, but like recently it's just been like really bad. Just because like I guess like I don't know, like I'm not really that close to a lot of people. Like I do have a lot of like acquaintances and like friends, but there's not a lot of people I have like, and even though I said earlier that I do share myself, like my secrets with like a lot of other people, I mean I'm probably not even friends with them anymore. And so I guess like since I just came to a realization that like of like my lack of like personal connection with my friends, I've just been like really sad, I guess, and tired all the time. But and, like regarding like And like regarding what I'm like, cause I don't like nowadays. I guess I don't really share a lot about myself with anyone, except like to one person. But like now, it just seems like I'm all alone because that person doesn't seem to care anymore. And I guess it's just like, okay, well, I should probably say like it's Gael, and like I guess like I don't know. I guess I'm just going through a really rough time. And so I guess like I tell Gael about a lot of my problems. Or I tell him, or like I talk to him about my problems, or I confront him. But but nothing changes. And like, yeah, absolutely nothing changes. And so it's like I'm wasting all my time telling someone like my whole life and the whole like how I'm feeling, and then it doesn't even feel like that they care about me at all. I guess it's just like losing that one person that like you literally cared about the most. It just feels like they don't care about you the same amount, because if they did, they would have done something about it, or they would have just cared. But recently it's like my tears, they don't really mean a lot anymore. Like when I cry, it's not a difference because I cry all the time. But it's just like, I guess it's just, I don't know, like, cause recently like I've just had like just small conflicts with like my other friends, I guess. Like they just treat me like very poorly. Like they just make me feel bad about myself almost all the time. And so like I just feel like I'm barely friends with anyone anymore. And I don't even share anything about myself to them anymore. And the only person that I did share my problems about and stuff was with Gael. But now it's like Gael has just kind of just got bored of me, or just got tired of just having to put up with me because I put him through so much stuff. Because I'm constantly emotional, and I'm sorry. And I'm constantly in like need of support. And so just like that one person you care about the most just not being there for you at all, or just like you're not able to tell them anything anymore. Like I just feel like that personal connection is just slowly disappearing. And like I didn't know how to bring it up because I just didn't know how. Because I didn't want to be rude. and I didn't know where I could have brought it up or who I could have brought it up to, because if I told Gael, I feel like he wouldn't have cared or he wouldn't have done anything, because that's what he hasn't been doing. And so it's just like I have no one to go to right now. Like, everyone has just betrayed me. Like, I lost almost all of the people I considered my best friends. And then, like, it feels like I'm losing Gael, has been probably my longest best friend, or the closest best friend I've had.
I'm sorry you have to feel that way, Thomas.
I got. I'm not sure what to say because I care for you. I care about what you have to say. And I do think that I have a big responsibility that I didn't really mean to take. Because, I mean, you're right that I have got tired of having to always kind of deal with it. Not be there for you, because I'm okay with being there for you. But it's just very mentally exhausting having to solve your problems as well as someone else's problems. I'm not really sure what I can do, because I'm not going to be able to solve your problems, and I don't think it's healthy for either of us for you to rely on me as the way you cope and the way you improve your mental health. And I don't think it's healthy for me to constantly have the stress of worrying about a whole nother person and making sure their mental health is okay, because I mean,
It's like not even like that, honestly. Like, it's problems regarding us, like problems I have with you. And it's not like whenever like I'm telling you about my personal problems, I expect you to like automatically fix them. But I'm talking about like when I have a problem with you, or like there's like conflict between us, and like I confront you about it, you don't care. Or you say you do, but you don't change. And I've told you so many times that you don't change, but nothing has happened.
can you give like one example of what you would like to be changed?
Like, there's so much stuff that I like confront you about, and I'm not sure if like I want to mention it on the podcast.
Or is there one that you can?
I mean, I always bring it up, but like I guess like your lack of consideration. Like, just like how almost you never take the way I'm like take maybe like how the way I'm feeling into like consideration, like, or like how you think I will, how that will impact me, or how like it'll impact me.
Well, consideration, being inconsiderate. I, as in being inconsiderate, like, is I think the issue is that I just have a hard time changing because I don't know what to change. Like, you keep telling me to change and all that, but I don't know what I'm supposed to be changing. You say it's like consideration, like be more considerate.
I'm always telling you.
Like, what? I still don't understand what that really means.
Gael, I constantly tell you. The thing is that I always tell you that there needs to be change. And that, like, the way you treat me isn't, like, right.
How do I treat you?
Like, sometimes you just treat me terribly.
How?
Gael, okay, look, okay, Gael, I knew that this shit would happen. Don't do that shit. I hate it whenever I confront you about something and then, because I know how this goes, Gael. Don't act like I'm fucking stupid. I know what you're doing. I know that what you're doing right now is that you're asking me questions, and when I answer them, you're just going to try and debunk them, and then you just make it sound like, oh yeah, don't worry, I'm not the bad person. Like, that's what you always do. I don't confront you so that you can defend yourself again, when I've already told you so many times.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay. Have you guys ever dealt with toxic friends?
Oh yeah, a lot.
Really?
Well, not toxic friends, but I've seen them interact with other people, but not personally. Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, I haven't experienced any.
You've never really experienced like a toxic friend.
No.
What about you, Mark?
No.
Really? None of us?
Nope.
No.
Well, do we even know what a toxic friend is?
Yeah, can
Yes.
you define that? Oh,
You guys are just. Oh wait.
I don't.
Mark, okay.
Let Kayla go off.
Or
She's
no?
like,
Isn't it like just like two people, or like usually two people that are like bad for each other, but they just keep trying to like fix something, or not fix something, like try to rebuild something that shouldn't be rebuilt.
That's interesting. I consider a toxic friend to be like someone that like doesn't want you to have other friends, wants you to have their attention.
Yeah, bad for
towards
each other.
you. Yeah, but I've never thought of it as like reconstruct the friendship.
Oh no, well, not okay. Like sometimes, yes, it is a good thing to try again, but then like they just keep on like trying and trying and trying, and then like they're just bad for each other. So like they don't realize it though.
I see.
Like I've seen it in people.
Like
Really?
what? Give me examples.
Well, like yeah, like I was saying, like, oh, you can hang out with anybody else except me, or like, or I have to be there,
No.
like things like that. Like that's just like no.
And they put you down and stuff.
Yes.
Manipulative.
terrible.
I've seen that. I feel so bad for the other person. I'm just like, how can you deal with
Yeah, I
that?
hit the thing.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Whose
It's
water
fine.
bottle is this? I landed on it.
I think it's yours.
Is it
dude.
yours?
I think that was
Oh.
Oh, my foot hit it. Don't worry.
Sorry for the water bottle, guys.
Personally, yeah, I've dealt with plenty of like toxic friends.
plenty.
Yeah, plenty.
Oh my god.
Actually,
I
like,
know.
Yeah, Thomas is where I got all my examples from.
What's
Yeah.
that?
You talked about it in the
I
first
didn't Get it
episode.
from
Yeah, I mean-
Thomas. I got it from
Wait, what's your
two other people.
if you listen to like I think the first episode or something, I think I talked a little bit about like probably I think like the most toxic friend I've had, and so yeah, you can go listen to that episode
Oh,
for more
what's-
details. But
Wait, what's your definition of a toxic friend?
my definition is like it's just not a healthy friendship for you guys to be like friends, like as in they're maybe like always constantly like putting you down, or they're like they never prioritize like you, or consider your feelings, or just or maybe like they treat you like much more differently than how they treat everyone else, and like they bring more like negative impacts than like positive impacts on you. Oh, okay. So I mean, like, uh, yeah. So like I said, you can listen to the first episode about one of my toxic friends, but I wanted to talk about I guess like another one I'm dealing with like currently, I guess. We used to be really close, like just a few years ago. Maybe even actually, yeah, like last year or something. Maybe the year before, but yeah, we were pretty close. We were really close, really. And then like I would always go to her house, and then there was a period of time where like because we just because there was miscommunication, we just stopped talking, right? And then we and then like a year passed or something, and then we started talking again. Like we had some classes together, and like we just started talking again, and like we were saying how like like we just started hanging out again. And so and I was like, yeah, because obviously, yeah, I miss us being together. And so we were, and then I went to her house, and like I don't know, like we just had like a really long discussion about like everything, like oh, like what happened to our friendship in the past, and like just just everything that has happened. And uh and like it was good, but then oh my god, like I feel like she is just, because now that she has gotten close with me again, I feel like she thinks it's okay to treat me like really badly, honestly. Like she gets almost mad about everything I do, and she makes me feel so bad about myself. Like she just makes me feel so bad. It's kind of draining me, because I don't know, like it's just, I guess because in the past, like obviously, like we would like joke around with each other, and I guess like she still thinks it's okay to do it, but like I guess she just thinks it's okay for her to come back to into my life, and thinks it's okay okay, I said okay so many times, but and now she thinks she's allowed to, and just treat me like dirt, like constantly making me feel bad about myself, and just getting mad about every little thing I do, and just being so unreasonable about it. But yeah, that's like really it about like my experience, I guess.
Have you tried telling her?
I've confronted her in the past, but as of right now, like of this current problem, I have not, just because like because she's the type of person to get really mad if I
Oh.
confront her about it, and
Yeah.
she'd make it a big deal and drag everyone else in.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I don't want that to happen. Like I don't know, I really don't want to drag other people in this, but like I know she probably will. And then so I don't know. Like I'm trying to keep this as like low key as possible, and hope for the best that like she just kind of learns how to calm down. But if not, then yeah, obviously there will be a time where I have to confront her.
Oh man, a toxic friend. So if any of you have toxic friends that you feel like they treat you like dirt, or they basically think they own you and they control you, and you can't have other friends, you can't talk to others, you need to prioritize them and only them, give all your attention to them, then I think you should cut them out of your life, because they're not doing any good to you, and you need someone who's going to be there to love and support you and make sure you get through life. not someone that's gonna drag you down. Because honestly, you don't need that right now. And if like, but I don't have experience with this, but you guys like seem to kind of know. So, if you have a toxic friend, how would you cut them out of your life?
Trying to think. Or maybe start off with just like getting a little distant with them. What? But
That's dangerous.
wait.
Yeah, Mark knows from experience.
Let them know why.
Okay.
No. First, tell them like your problem, and then if you don't see a change, then they shouldn't be surprised if you don't talk to them anymore.
Another way, I would personally cut them out. Hold up.
Okay, like what are you trying to say?
Okay, so I would, of course, address the problem, and if nothing changes, I would wait to see them do something about it. Because after a while, not talking to them, they probably realize if you made that big of an impact in their life, they'll come to you wanting to fix the relationship. If not, then they were nothing. That's how it is to me.
That's good.
Mark,
What's up?
what's that?
What's up?
How do you deal with it?
Well, if we're going in Thomas's case, I would say I would confront them, but the way I would confront them is I take them to a place where we're both comfortable.
Oh.
Yeah. And I was thinking like a cafe, because who doesn't love cafes?
Okay.
And we talk it out. We compromise. But if it's still going,
Wait, compromise about what?
we're talking about toxic friends,
Compromise on
right?
how you treat me.
I know,
Yeah.
like, what do
Yeah.
you mean a compromise? Just
Like
don't treat me bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, I will only treat you bad on the weekend.
I know.
when I'm doing good, don't treat me bad. Only on my off days.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, talk.
So
And-
compromise.
Yeah. Oh,
Wait, Mark, no.
Wait.
I don't think this is what you
no,
mean.
not when I say compromise, I mean like, yo, this is what I want, and you're doing this, and yeah. When you confront somebody, don't you compromise? That's the whole point of a compromise.
You're using,
That's
no,
the
no,
right
no, wait, stop.
word.
You're using the wrong word for this
Then
situation.
what am I saying? What should I use?
You just confront them.
Confront them?
Is that
That sounds like too edgy though.
okay? Well, not like fight, like confront,
know.
like
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I think of.
No.
I meant like talk it out.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
verbally.
confronting someone because they'll be, like talking it out.
Yeah.
That's scary though. Confront sounds like like that.
I
kind
know
of
it
word.
sounds like you're ready to like.
fight.
I
Yeah.
know, like,
I know.
Yeah, I
If
don't
it's
want using
already
that
up-
word. So I can't use compromise? No?
Well, no, you can, but now
Okay,
now
yes.
that people know that
Okay, that's not what
the
I meant.
compromise isn't what you mean.
Mm-hmm. I meant talk it
Let's
out
talk it out with them.
and solve the problems. If that doesn't work, then you just cut them off.
Oh, there's your 4 solutions to it.
Wait,
Exactly.
no, okay. Everything you guys said is just easier said than done.
That's very
obviously.
true.
I mean, what
That's
else,
very,
though?
very
Wait,
true.
what
Everything
else?
is
I'm-
easier
I'm,
said
I'm
than
going
done.
to explain.
Okay.
But yeah, obviously,
I
like,
will explain.
but obviously,
Chill.
like, but obviously, but obviously, if you guys like ever experienced a like toxic friend, it's a lot harder to confront them. Like I know like whenever like you're thinking about it, like what? It's so easy. Like all you have to do is just talk it out. No.
I know.
They're toxic
see
for
what
a
you mean.
reason. This is toxic for a reason. So, I'm like basically like okay, first of all, it's harder to confront them when they're friends with your friends.
Oh.
And so because obviously you still want to keep your friends, but you also like and like you don't want to risk that like, losing those friends because of that person. Because like what if they like that person more and they're just going to, distance themselves away from me. But yeah, like you don't want that to happen, and so it's harder to confront them, and that's usually like the main like reason why some people just don't confront like toxic friendships because they don't want to, lose their other friends.
Wait, then if that person is being toxic to you, are they being toxic to the other people?
No,
Your your mutual friends?
cause like for me, like toxic friends were like, because like they treated me differently. Like they treated everyone else like, in a good way, and then they treated me,
In a bad way?
yeah, obviously, yeah.
Why do you think that's the issue though? Like, are they
Because
jealous?
I guess like
envy?
that's what I mean, and that's what you're kind of supposed to figure out is like,
Oh,
okay, like where did I go wrong? Like because obviously, okay, I'm making it sound like that person is just like the only toxic friend, but like maybe the problem does also is me. Like I could also contribute to like this, toxic friendship.
Mhm.
But anyway, uh, anyway, so it's harder to confront them when like you guys have friend groups that collide with each other.
Yeah.
Not only that, but like it's weird, because like when you it's harder to, like it's really hard to just even mention anything about it because you guys probably have that really close like bond and so, or like that's what you thought and stuff. Like you guys have probably been friends with each other for like a pretty long time,
Mhm.
and so it's gonna be really weird, and it's gonna take time for you to like build up that courage to like, okay, this is what I need to tell you. Like this is what I'm not okay with, and not only that, but there's just so many like different aspects that like that just affects the outcome and result in what's gonna happen. Like maybe because what if instead of calmly like fixing that friendship and like in a calm manner and like in a calm and civil manner,
Mhm.
you actually like that just sparks up a ton of like rumors, a ton of drama,
Well, that should.
and not only that, but like also a lot of like people don't want to because they know so much about them, like because since they know so much about like me, I don't want them to like expose me because of like because I decided to call them out basically.
I think it should be the way you approach it to them, because when you confront them,
Yeah, but
of course they're gonna feel attacked, right? So they're gonna be defensive. They're gonna
Uh-huh.
get mad,
yeah, okay.
and that's why I think you should be more opening. Ask them why, how they're feeling, right? And then ask them why they're doing this.
Yeah, okay. Obviously, you need to, also be civil about it. Like
Exactly. Yeah.
you can't just, like
Can't be a bitch about it.
yeah, you can't just come up and confront them all rude
Oh.
because then that just makes them unmotivated to like just want to do anything about it, Like, wait, why are you being rude to me? I don't want to fix this.
Mhm.
And so like but sometimes like even if you approach them in like civilly civic okay no even if you approach them calmly and collectively, they still won't like really care about like whatever you have to say. They'll just be mad because you decided to confront them in the first place. But yeah, all I'm saying is that like it's possible, but it's easier said than done, and it'll take time to build up that courage. And I don't know, there's just so many like things that just affect like
There's so many factors.
yeah that's the word. There's just so many factors that well
To the situation.
will change like how that friendship will result. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So I mean, there's 4 solutions to it. It's definitely easier said than done, but I another thing I wanted to address is how do you deal with one-sided friendships, which I feel very passionate about.
What does that mean?
So for some context, like what I would consider a one-sided relationship is when you trust the person and they don't really trust you all that much. So it feels like there's one person that like really considers you one of their closest friends, and the other is like you're like just another friend to them. You're not anything special. Especially like I guess I don't know. There's a lot that goes into it, but it. I think I just freak out when like I'm very selective with friends because I am just scared that I'll care about them, but they won't really care about me. So I tend to like wonder if they really even care about you as much as you care about them.
Well, what's gonna happen if you care more about them than they care about you? Then what are you so afraid of?
I don't know. It just sucks.
Oh,
It just sucks.
it just
Like
sucks.
like when you ignored me, like
Yeah,
it felt
I felt
like
it with yeah.
it felt like I cared so much about you, and like you seem to be doing just fine without me. So then that like got me very upset.
Mm.
So it's kind of that feeling that when
I get what you mean. I felt the same way
mm,
because it looked like you were doing all fine,
I
going
thought
to
you
the
were
gym,
doing fine.
going to the gym, tweeting out. Oh my god, you look like you were having the greatest time of your life,
I was
and
having
you
the
didn't
worst
need
time
me.
of my life.
Bro. I love you.
I love you too.
Okay, but
Okay, right.
but yes.
So, we talked about this before, so it's a little hard to like bring up again because we already had this whole conversation. But I just want to quickly address like those friendships when like you trust someone, but they don't trust you as much. Like, have you ever heard that like when you're have you ever been in a group chat and then the group chat dies? I mean, it could only die because they made a group chat with another person, right?
Or
What do you
maybe they got
mean?
bored.
So, have you ever, if you're friends with someone and the group chat dies, what other reason would it die other than they're busy texting in another group chat?
Oh.
Okay. I don't think you should jump straight to the conclusion. Well, they're in another group chat because they're not messaging this group chat.
I mean,
That's true. They could just be bored of that.
They have other things on their plate. Like you can't just
Well,
assume.
Holy crap, Gael, I think you're onto something.
I understand, but like, okay, let's say you're in a group chat with your 3 closest friends,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
You guys talk all the time. It's always you 3.
Yes.
There's no one else they really talk
Oh,
Yeah,
I see what
yeah.
you
Get
mean.
it?
Yeah,
I think that's
I
happened,
experienced.
Thomas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That has
Yes,
happened.
that definitely has happened.
to. See?
Oh.
And
But
and you
but
really-
but
Wait.
but I still disagree that like that.
That's the only
And not all
option.
the time.
Yeah.
Not all
Why,
the time.
Kayla, what
But
were you gonna say?
Oh no, me and Thomas, we're experiencing it right now.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
The group chat's dying that they made it without you guys.
What do you mean?
Because like if it's only you 3 talking and they talk to no one else, why would the group chat die?
I don't know.
Exactly, because they made a group chat with, let's say,
Oh no, I think it's the other way around.
what?
Wait, Thomas, what's your viewpoint?
wait, what happened? What group
Wait,
chat?
Thomas, are we talking about the same group chat? Because I think
Yeah.
yeah, there's only
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
that word. Okay.
Like I guess like but I can honestly feel like I honestly feel like obviously because they're both pretty busy people, but I also feel like they're also in like that they're in other group chats, and that's why with friends that they like talking to more, I guess.
Yeah. So guys, like if you're in a group chat with your friends and you see the group chat dying, the tough pill to swallow is that they probably made one without you. Like now that I think of it, like every group chat I've had dies because the people just
Yes.
made other group chats.
Yes.
Just like when you did that, Mark.
Yeah,
God,
that was what I was thinking.
Mark did that.
Mark. Wait, you, beep
Mark.
and beep.
When Mark first got to our high school and was a new
New,
student,
that was a new kid.
new freshie, he was fresh off the boat.
Hey,
What?
chill. I'm not a phobe.
Okay. So it was basically like what? Let's see. So it was so it was basically five of us that would talk all the time, right? We all hung out.
Who's the 5?
Well, Mark, Thomas, me, and 2 others. So it was 5 of us in a group chat because I mean they really didn't have other friends, right? And I thought we were close. So it was 5 of us, right? And all 5 of us would talk in this group chat like every day, all the time. It was super active. But then it started to die down. And Thomas and I were noticing that. We're like, oh, they don't really talk as much. But okay, maybe they just aren't into Instagram as much.
Yeah.
But-
That's at the same time.
But it turns out they made another group chat without us. And when we were like, wait, do you guys have another chat? They're like, no, what?
I
We don't
wasn't
know
like
what
that.
you're talking about.
I wasn't like that.
Shut up.
It was them two, not me.
Okay, maybe.
I didn't know it until like this year.
Yeah. And like, basically the group chat started dying because they made another group chat without us. Which I thought was like, that's what got me so mad. Because like, why? Like, what?
What's the need for it?
Yeah, what's the need for
And
it?
I got the reason.
Like, what's the reason? Like, why? We all basically met each other at the same time. We all talked equally as much, basically. So why do you trust them more than you trust us?
And if anything, I was like really close with the other person at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Thomas was best friends with one of the person that ended up like making another group chat and like excluding us. So it was like, I don't get that. Like, why would you do that? Like, it makes no sense to me. Like, why would you? I don't know. I'm just rambling about trust issues, but
I'm sorry, Gael. I want to say that. I'm sorry.
you know what?
But
It's fine.
I didn't really. Oh, I'm sorry, Thomas. You too, Thomas. So it was me and there's 2 other people in the group chat, and then it was just an inside joke between us 2, and then one of them got into it. But you guys make it seem like I'm doing it because I don't see you guys as friends anymore, but it's not that.
Didn't you say like you purposely avoided me because you just didn't want to talk to me, and you didn't even open my message?
And not only that,
That was those 2 events are not connected.
Okay.
Wait, no,
They're
and
not
not
connected.
only that,
Oh,
you
no.
you 3 like became really distant, like away from us, like physically, and not even like through
Yeah.
like Instagram. Like you guys just became your own group of friends, and we were just left, together.
I mean, but what did you guys do? Did you guys talk to us?
What?
Did you guys talk to us?
I mean, we tried, but you guys just.
I mean, I didn't know until this year that this
Yeah.
happened.
No, it's fine. It's in the past. I forgive you. You're fine.
Okay,
did you-
but
Well, okay, go on. Yeah, what?
oh, I lost my train of thought. Go.
Okay.
Go.
So, did you guys know that Mark tried to like he didn't like me?
No.
He just
Okay.
didn't want to talk to me.
It wasn't
Oh,
that-
guys, wait, hold up. Sorry for the baby crying. If you could hear it, I'm really sorry.
It?
Sorry for the baby crying. If you could hear him, I'm sorry.
Y'all making me like a fucked up person, but I'm not.
I mean, okay. I mean,
No,
you're
let
not
me
a bad
talk.
person.
Let me
You're
not a
talk.
bad
It's just me. It's
person,
just me and
but-
Gael right now. Okay.
Okay.
So-
why?
Okay. So about the thing, I just thought we weren't that close. That's it. I just thought we weren't that close.
Well, that's the thing. How do you get close to someone if you don't talk to them?
I mean, we're close now.
You know,
What happened that didn't happen there last time
so
earlier in the year?
I think that I've always kind of so I'm very selective with friends, right? And it's almost like I choose my friends in a way. I'm like, okay, I want to be friends with him because he seems interesting, so I'm gonna go make friends with him. And I was like, I want to be friends with Mark. He seems interesting to me.
Thank you.
It's not a compliment. I'm kidding. But I was like, yeah, I want to be friends with Mark. He seems interesting, like an interesting person.
I mean, of course.
Okay, I mean, this is like, he has no friends. This is the perfect time to become friends with him, right? So I started talking to him a lot and just like really making an effort to talk to him. But he would always give me these blank responses.
The curving,
or would just not even read my messages. And I was like, okay. And then I noticed he was getting close to other people. So I'm like, okay, I missed my chance. There's no point in being friends with him right now. Because
But we talked though, right?
yeah, no, not really.
Really?
No, we didn't really.
Throughout freshman year, I thought we
talked
talked.
like a few times, like occasionally, but we didn't really go out of our way to like talk to each other. We just saw each other and we're like, oh hi.
Damn, I don't remember.
But I was like, I knew I wasn't going to get close to Mark because I saw the people he was friends with. So I was like, okay, it's gonna be close to them. But then I already knew your friendship was gonna fall apart. Like, not to, wish the worst for you, but like from the two people you're friends with, I was like, there's no way you're gonna be friends with them because one of them tends to break friendships quickly, and the other one is gonna find another group of friends, and you're gonna be left alone. And I kind of noticed, like, if he doesn't make another friend right now, he's gonna be left with no one because one of them's gonna drift apart. The other's also gonna drift apart, and then he's gonna find himself that he has all these small friends that he like talks to on passing period, but he doesn't have any close friends. So then the stars aligned, and it was like the perfect chance to get close to Mark.
Mm-hmm.
So then I kept bugging him and kept talking to him, and I knew he didn't want to talk to me, but I kept talking to him because I knew eventually he would give in. And now we're here.
Wait, how?
I don't know.
Yeah, was it summer?
I don't know.
It was maybe summer.
I just have that friendship magic.
Maybe.
I pulled Thomas too. So yeah, I just kept bugging him, and eventually we got close. What was the point of that whole thing? Oh, I guess just to show that
I don't know.
Mark once did not like me.
Not like you.
I'm joking. Okay.
Just we weren't close.
Yeah, he curved me a lot.
Yeah.
Little B.
But like, I'm just too desirable.
Okay, let's not. No. Damn.
Okay.
So now it's time for questions. Whoa.
Woo.
A little jingle, homemade. The first question is, so my best friend suddenly stopped talking to me, and I don't know why. What should I do? Man, this sounds familiar.
Easier said than done, but confront them.
Yeah, you should definitely talk to them, because I'm sure there's a reason. If they like deactivate their Instagram, then that means like for sure talk to them, because
Yeah.
I think ignoring is like a big attention wanting thing. I noticed that you guys are scared to say someone wants attention.
No.
And I
Because
think-
I told
sometimes
you
it
that.
makes the other person seem like a bad person, but they're
yeah, I
not.
don't think it's a bad thing to want attention.
That okay.
It's just because there's a bad stigma attached to
There's
it.
a really bad stigma to like.
Connotation.
But when I said that about Mark to you, I was like, I feel like him deactivating his Instagram was like attention seeking, and then you were like, what? No. Like you just kept defending him, and I was like,
Yeah.
okay,
Aw,
cool.
thanks,
remember that.
Gael.
Yeah, Thomas got really mad at me because I
Really?
kept defending you, I guess.
No, because
What kind of friend? Nah, just
it
kidding.
was just because like I wasn't even because I didn't even get. Okay, stop acting like I got really mad at you. Because I didn't.
I mean, in Japanese, you got really mad at me.
I did. Oh my god. Okay, no, we're not getting into this.
Yeah,
fucking
let's not get
argument.
into it.
Shut up.
Okay.
Honestly, I thought deactivating my account was funny.
What?
Yeah, really
Okay.
funny, Mark.
No.
I was
I was
just
laughing.
crying tears, Mark.
Sorry.
Laughing in tears.
Sorry, Gael. We talked it out. It's okay.
You were crying?
No, it wasn't.
So the next
Yeah,
question.
you were crying?
No,
He doesn't cry.
I don't cry. I don't know.
Yeah,
I have no tears for anyone.
You were crying.
So the next question is, why do you think people forget their friends exist when they get into a relationship?
Fuck. Sorry. I'm sorry.
No cursing. Ah, man.
Lust. I'm kidding.
Lust. Yes.
I think it's just jealous. Well, no,
No.
that's the other way
Whoa.
around.
Wait,
I
wait,
think-
wait,
I
wait.
think-
Calm down.
No, no, no.
Oh, okay, okay,
I
okay.
mixed
Wait,
it
no,
up.
okay. I think that sometimes because like it's so new and like you're in the fun stage, you know. You guys are getting to like know each other, and like you just want to like spend your time with like that person, you know, and you like ignore your other friends, which you shouldn't do, by the way. You should spend like equal time with them.
But it's just the rush.
Yeah, it's just it's like adrenaline, you know, like
Yes,
yeah.
Kayla. Love that.
Yes.
Cute. Next
Thank you.
question. Damn, there's so many about fake friends. Like all of these are like, how do I distance myself from a toxic friend? So I feel like we really need to.
We already said that.
Do you think we? Do you
Yes,
think we struck down on it hard
no.
enough?
I mean, how to distance yourself from a toxic
Didn't we
friend?
already
Not
say-
I
really.
guess we did. Yeah.
Yes, we did.
We did. As a recap. I
Just
feel like it's
rewind.
important. Yeah, just a rewind. Just make sure you have someone that's supporting you, whether you know it's a parent or a friend, someone that you could like be like to, so you don't end up lonely, right? And distance yourself from them. I think that's the best way. Just distance yourself. It doesn't have to be like, you don't have to confront them and be like, Susan, this is what we need to fix. Like, I'm tired of you treating me like this. Sometimes all you need to do is just distance yourself from them, and that's fine. I don't know. That's how I would solve it. Anyways, next question. I had a friend call me a pig, but now we just talk like normal. I don't know what to do or what to say.
Okay.
Wow.
I think you should bring it up because if you don't, there's always going to be that constant tension.
Yeah.
So you should bring it up and just clear the air.
Make sure it's like, if it hurt you, make sure you tell them like that genuinely hurt.
Yeah,
my
because
feelings.
like they may have just said it without any like intention to harm.
Mm-hmm. Next question is, my best friend and I just started dating. Tips not to make it awkward if we break up.
Oh.
Dang.
Wait, so
It's unavoidable.
are they planning
Yeah.
to break up?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
You shouldn't be thinking about that.
Yeah.
That's
Well, if
true.
you're thinking about that, then that's a sign.
that is a sign. That's a red
Hey.
flag.
What do you mean?
It's
Hey.
avoidable. Like, even if you don't admit it, like, it comes into
Yeah,
your mind.
but I think that
Oh, that's true. That's
relationships with best friends,
true. It's a good and a bad thing.
yeah, and sometimes people mistake. Of course, you're best friends with someone because you love hanging around them. Do you think that they mistake that for love?
Yeah.
A relationship?
There's a chance.
Yeah, I think people do that for sure. For sure.
That must suck, because if you break up, date your best friend and break up, it's like, that's even worse. That's two people at once. That's two heartbreaks at once.
Yeah. It sucks, but it's gonna be awkward whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe time.
I think it
time will
depends how
Time.
comfortable you are with the person. Because if you're really comfortable, I don't think it'll be awkward.
Oh, like Liza and David. Right?
That's
Yeah.
true.
They're still best friends.
Well, that's what they want people to
That's
show.
true.
Like they
That's
want people to
true. That's a
think.
hardy.
Ooh, this is cool. This is a cool twist. All right, so the next question is, have you ever realized you were the fake friend in the friendship?
Oh,
Oh.
my god.
That's
my mind.
Mike, this is for you. Okay.
Hey.
No, we
Jesus.
can't.
No,
we
don't
can't say
say
that
that.
anymore.
I know. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
stop.
Yeah. At times, I realized that like I wasn't really like treating them the way I would have wanted to be treated, and so, but I did like eventually stop. I hope. I'm pretty sure I did.
I think I have. But not to like a really large extent.
Give me an example.
right now, or
Right now.
this week, me and Gael. That was pretty toxic of me.
Gael and I.
I always make that mistake. Yeah, that's a mistake.
I don't think it was toxic. I think
It
it was
wasn't-
just you didn't know how to deal with it. You didn't know, like,
I did it the wrong way,
yeah, yes.
but then I made you feel bad. You know.
But then I made you feel better.
Yeah, but
Okay, what
isn't my right?
Some other day. Some other day. What we're doing.
Okay.
Um,
Next question.
Next question. What is a healthy relationship with a friend? I think it's someone that cares for you. Like, if you have a friend that, like, genuinely cares for you and they genuinely want the best for you, I think you'll notice it straight away. I don't think you really need to think about it. I think you just kind of get the feeling that they really just do want the best for you. And when they encourage you and they want you to do your best, I think that's a sign of a good relationship. The last question is, I don't have a designated friend group that I hang out with every lunch, but instead I talk a bit to everyone. It makes me feel a bit lonely as I am the one going up to people interacting with them instead of a group waiting for you or checking up on you.
That used to be me. Like last year, like I just did not have like a specific friend group to go to, so I just went around.
How about now?
Well, obviously I have like you guys, and I always go to the Japanese room. So yeah.
So, would your solution be find a
You
friend
just
group?
need to find that right group of friends. The ones that like aren't always involving you in drama, aren't always putting you down. Just and that like when you're with them, you're just having a good time.
Yeah. Find someone that makes you comfortable. So those are all the questions we have for today. We got through quite a few. A lot of them were really like just the same. How do you deal with a fake friend? How do you cut out a toxic friend out of your life? So I hope we gave some good advice, or we tried our best to give good advice. We are trying to make merch, as you guys heard in the last episode. So, let us know what you would like to see, and we'll try to get it done before Christmas. So you could get, like, a Christmas present, maybe, if you're, please. But yeah, I don't think we really have any announcements. I mean, do you guys need to say anything? Any thoughts? Anything you've had on your mind that you just want to, like, let out? A piece of advice?
Gal and I are going to a 21 Pilots concert tomorrow.
Oh my god.
Yes, but by the time you guys hear this, we already experienced it.
Yeah, we'll let you guys know how it went.
Yeah. Should I live stream? Oh, I might live stream.
Oh.
No, because it's
Oh,
gonna take away from your
no.
experience.
Oh, you're right.
That's
you're right.
true.
Not the concert, like
Well-
in line.
Oh, okay, maybe the line, because you're not gonna do much.
Okay, yeah, sure, yes.
So yeah. Yeah, Kayla, do you have anything to say? Something to share with the world?
No,
You sure?
yeah,
They want to hear from you.
I don't have anything to share.
Come on, give them a quote.
Oh my god,
Give them a quote, Kayla, right here.
I don't have any good quotes.
Come on,
There's
good
their
things.
quote.
I'm trying.
I don't have
good
any
thing that
good
happened.
quotes.
Yeah, good things.
Quote of the day.
Good things.
Wait,
yeah,
what
let's do
was-
good things.
Good things
good
Friday.
things.
We should do good things Friday.
Okay. So this week I got a new Nike windbreaker for $6.
So nice.
It's so cute.
A steal.
Yeah, I stole it. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't. Please don't. No. And I got new shoes.
Yay. What shoes?
I got the white Nike Air Force Ones.
Dang.
I know.
I need new ones. Mine are like yellow.
Get some, Thomas.
Mark, what's your good thing?
Well, as you guys know, me and Gael's friendship is back.
You what?
Me and Gael's friendship is back.
Yay.
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 Temporarily.
Damn! Did y'all hear Isaac again? Temporarily.
I think you're clowning too much.
Thomas, what's your good thing?
A good thing this week is I was able to put up my Indian Native American Heritage Month.
I help.
Yeah, Isaac helped me out, and Hannah. Shout out to Hannah. They helped me put up this these papers and posters for a wall. You know, that just had like a bunch of
Love ASB working
role
hard.
models
Aw,
Good
on
for
it
you.
that deserve
Yeah,
like
good
recognition.
Nice.
good job. Wait, did you do all the bio stuff and all that
Yeah,
by yourself?
I mean, yeah.
Aw,
All right.
congrats. Good job.
Can someone ask me what my good thing is?
Gael, what's your good thing?
Thank you. My good thing is that I'm going to a 21 Pilots concert tomorrow, which I'm so excited about. Like I am so excited. I can't wait. Oh my god. Okay. November 10th, Inglewood.
Okay, wait, I found my good thing.
Oh, Isaac.
My
Yay.
good thing.
Ooh.
Gael Fernandez is gonna bring me a pizza from Earth Cafe, right?
Okay. What?
We agreed. You're bringing me a pizza from Earth Cafe.
If you go. We hope you enjoyed this episode, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.